Here's my word for advice today. Don't ever wear a yellow shirt when you're doing a video in front of a yellow wall because you look like you blend into the scenery a little too much. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Wednesday video report. Free selection in college basketball. Of course, like there's any other sports tonight, right? Coming up in just a moment, plus money saving discount coupon code that'll save you $18 off of any single purchase you make today. Well, guys, I've repeatedly told you, and I'm going to tell you again, that you always have the advantage over the odds makers in the opening weeks of the season, no matter the sport. It's especially so true in the NFL preseason and in college basketball, where instead of a couple weeks, you're really talking about the first month of play. Listen, NFL preseason play back in August. Of course, I went 7-3 with those 15-dime releases, which are pretty much my bread and butter plays. And so far here in college basketball in the opening month of play, I've been good with my word. I'm now 8-1 overall in college basketball, including a 4-0 sweep with those 15-dime releases after telling you Missouri would get the job done in the Jimmy V Classic game last night at Madison Square Garden, laying 7.5 to 8 points, beating Villanova by 10, a game they were up by 16 points early in the second half, coasting to the win. As I said, now 8-1 in college basketball this season, 4-0 with those 15-dime releases, and I have another 15-dime play going tonight. It's going to be my 2011 opening Road Warrior Game of the Year. I think this road team is underpriced. I think it's a bad price, in fact, and I love them in this particular contest. In fact, I like this particular team to get the job done by 9 points this evening. It's my Road Warrior Game of the Year for opening play for 2011. It's another 15-dime release, just as strong as Missouri last night. Those 15-dime plays, not only 4-0 so far in college basketball, but in football, college and pro, and college basketball combined, dating back to the start of the NFL preseason, now 27-14 with those releases. But you know, guys, I'm not the only hot basketball handicapper here. Jeff Benton, talked about him yesterday. He won again yesterday, 9-0 with college basketball releases so far this season after cashing in with the 20-dime play. Memphis getting the job done by 17 points as a 2-point road dog at Miami of Florida last night. Just as strong as his 20-dime winner on the Chargers on Monday night in football. Today, 20-dime winner number 18 out of 24, Arizona and Florida from Jeff Benton, who has made $10 bettors, $4,720 here over the past 6 weeks, 36 days in fact. Scott Delaney, props going out to him as well. 25-dime winner last night, near pick'em mismatch of the year. Near pick'em mismatch of the year. And he went with Kent State. They won by 20 points. He is now 8-0 with his college basketball best bet so far this year. 15-3 with all his college basketball releases, no matter the ratings. Another 15-dime play going tonight from Scott Delaney. Guys, your money-saving discount coupon code is going to be HOOPS18. HOOPS18. H-O-O-P-S, the slang for basketball. HOOPS18. HOOPS and the number 18, no space between them, Hoops 18. That'll get you $18 off of any single purchase tonight. You don't have to buy my plays necessarily. You can buy anybody's at the site. Good luck to you guys. Take advantage of the coupon. Your free play tonight, I'm going to go with Duke, guys. I know they're laying 21 points at home tonight against Colorado State, but why not? Listen, you know, Colorado State's coming off an 83-77 loss at Northern Iowa. They've lost both of their true road games so far this season. Meanwhile, you know what the deal is with the Blue Devils. Lost to Ohio State last week in Columbus, 85-63. Got off to a bad start and just got hammered in that game. That was their first loss after a 7-0 start that included wins against Michigan State, you remember, Tennessee, Michigan, and Kansas. Now they're back at home at Cameron Indoor, where they've only won 89 consecutive home games against non-conference foes dating back to February of 2000. Again, this is going to be their first home game since November 19th. Listen, you know, look back at that Ohio State game and realize this. That was a tired Duke team going into Columbus, okay? That was their fourth game in 9 nights. Now, the only bad thing with Duke, and the thing that you have to be a little concerned with, and why I'm not personally betting this game myself, I don't bet the pre-picks, you know. They're kind of like what I always call the best of the worst. You know, my best bets on the board are the ones that I'm personally playing, and these are the games I thought about playing, but for one reason or another, they're just a slight bit flawed. Well, the flaw in the Blue Devils is this. They don't handle the ball particularly well. This is a team with 108 turnovers through 8 games versus just 93 assists. And it's also a team that doesn't average or do particularly well, despite some size on the boards, averaging just 32 rebounds a game. So anyway, the Rams, I'm going to go against them. This is not a very good Colorado State team that lost its top 2 scores from a year ago to graduation. So I'll lay the points with Duke in this contest. Here's another game also I kind of like. I like Toledo plus the points against Temple. Toledo had 4 wins last year. They're 6-1 so far this season. They've reeled off 6 consecutive wins. They're really getting by because they had 2 key transfers that are now eligible. A guard by the name of Ryan Pearson, who is playing very well so far this season, and another guy, Dominic Buckley, who came from Iowa State. Ryan Pearson came from Wisconsin Green Bay, as did their head coach, who is in his 2nd year there. This is a rebound game, a revenge game, I should say, for Toledo, because they got destroyed by Temple last year. Reason I'm going against the Owls, they lost their only big player, 6'11" center Michael Eric, to another knee injury. He was averaging 11 points and 11 rebounds a game. They're still without one of their top players from last year, Scooty Randall, who's yet to play this year, as he's recovering from a knee injury. So even though Toledo hasn't played anybody, I mean, really, they haven't played anybody. Their best wins have come against Illinois, Chicago, and NC Wilmington. Beating Victory. Yes, they beat a school by the name of Victory. I don't know. They're a cupcake. I don't know what division they're in. I didn't look it up. We'll do. So if I'm on Jeopardy, I'm going to lose, okay? Texas Pan Am, South Carolina Upstate. Anyway, I'm going to go with Toledo as well as the dog, getting 11.5 points against Temple. Again, that money saving discount coupon code is HOOPS18. Good luck, everybody, and I will catch you again on Thursday.